All right, shalom, shalom. All right, shalom. Let's see here. Lord's will, brothers can see this. If any brother gets on, go ahead and hit the chat. Type something in the chat if you can hear and see me. Trying something out here due to going live off a screen share. Hopefully it's working. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, is it working? Well, brother in the chat, go ahead and let me know if it's working properly. And then we'll go ahead and start here, Lord's will. Let's try and figure this out. Okay. All right, it's good. Shalom out. So we're gonna go ahead and start this up then, and this is gonna be about the Rfid microchip, which is the mark of the beast. And I got some articles. We're gonna go into some words and more proof that the mark of the beast is the Rfid microchip. Okay, so we'll go to Revelation 13, of course. This is straight to the point. Revelation 13:16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Okay, so that is what the mark of the beast is. Okay, keep that up there. So let's go to let's get that same scripture in the not the King James version, but let's go to the NIV, because you know you got some of these camps that say that or the NLT, actually, you got some of these guys that say that that's talking about embargoes. All right, well, let's see what the NLT says. There you go. Verse 16, Revelation 13:16 says he required everyone. Okay, actually there's another one though. What is this? The NIV. That's the one I want. The NIV says it a little different. See if they have it in here. NIV, here we go. So it says NIV, Revelation 13:16. It also forced. It says it also. It also forced all people, great and small, rich and poor, free and slave, to receive a mark on their right hands or on their foreheads, so that they could not buy or sell unless they had the mark, which is the name of the beast or the number of his name. So it's telling you that there's going to be a something implanted into people, or a mark. All right, because by now you should know these words, charagma. Okay, the karax, which is currently being used around the world as we speak to condition the people, all right, to take this charagma, which is the method of delivery that they will use. Okay, they're getting people prepared for that. So let's go root. I always forget what scripture it is. Here we go. First Timothy 6:10. 1 Timothy 6:10 says, "For the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some coveted after, they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows." So let's see. We're gonna get into this word pierced here in a bit. All right, which actually we'll go ahead and get it. Let's go to the blue letter, and then we'll get into those articles. All right. So this is the word here for pierced. Actually, we'll go to love of money first. Philographia. It says love of money, avarice. So, see, Esau's been conditioning these people to get on these cryptocurrencies, all right, and become millionaires. There's people that have just stopped going to work during this whole fiasco that they've had going on for about 2 years. All right, the Crown Victoria won 9. All right, and people just started quitting their jobs, making money digitally. Okay, with these cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, so on and so forth. But the word there, avarice, it says extreme greed for wealth or material gain. Okay, so let's go back here. So again, it says the root of all evil is the love of money. So people are going to be willing to do anything to keep this wealth. All right, because they're extremely greedy, and it's a god, it's an idol. All right, people worship, okay, the monetary system, really, because it allows them to live the foolish lives that they are currently living. Okay, and then let's go to the word pierce, because this is gonna make sense when I get to these articles. All right, it says pierce through. Click on slot. Got to be technical with this. Let's go to pierced. G4004. It says to pierce through. All right, to pierce through, and then metaphorically to torture one's soul with sorrows. Which ultimately, if you take this RFID microchip, you're going to be tortured, all right, in front of the presence of the holy angels and the Lamb, which is Yahweh. So let's go look up this word pierce real quick in the online etymology. Of course, here we go. Pierce, make a hole in. Okay, thrust through with or as with a sharp or pointed instrument. What is this sharp or pointed instrument going to be? The karax. All right, the hyper. You know what I'm talking about. The thing they're giving the yab with. Okay, the same instrument which already has been used for years to insert this RFID chip into people. Okay, has been being used. It says to thrust or bore through. Right there, bore. Okay. Now, what else was bored in the scriptures? Let's go to I think I had it already. Bore. There we go. So this is Exodus 21:6. Then let's start up. It says verse 4, Exodus 21:4, if his master have given him a wife, and she have borne him sons or daughters, the wife and her children shall be her masters, and he shall go out by himself. And if the servant shall plainly say, I love my master, my wife, and my children, I will not go out free. And that's what our people are going to say, because they love this world so much. They love Esau, Edom so much, their master, that they're not going to be willing to go free, but instead receive a mark. All right, a badge of servitude. Verse 6, then his master shall bring him unto the judges. He shall also bring him to the door or unto the doorpost, and his master shall bore his ear through with an awl. So he gonna pierce his ear through. Okay, and in this case, he loved his family, all right, so much. But in this case of the RFID microchip, the root of all evil is the love of money. What they're gonna be bored with? What? At the digital all, okay, because they love money instead of the family, right? Well, and it could be family too. The reason they end up taking it because they want to feed them and whatnot. And it says with it all, and he shall serve him forever. So let's go back to Revelation. Actually, in the blue letter, I don't need that no more. Let's go back to Revelation real quick, because this is what you're going to be thrust through or bored with now. This charagma, which is going to be implanted in you, but it's going to be used. That sharp instrument will be the karax. Okay, let's go to it real quick, just in case you don't know. All right, mark there. The word there, charagma, a stamp or imprinted mark. Okay, it is a badge of servitude. So this is just like the awl was a mark to signify that you were staying with your master. Okay, you loved your family so much, and you were willing to continue to serve, okay, your master instead of go free. Okay, well, this time it's going to be all right for the use of money and other things, of course, but the scripture, the prophecies specifically pointed out as all right, for buying and selling. Now let's get into these articles. All right, the first one here I got is installing. This is on bitcoin.com, news.bitcoin.com. It says installing a subdermal Bitcoin wallet is only for the brave. And look what it is. Lo and behold, where's these scoffers at now? And what do you use Bitcoin for? And that's a rhetorical question. Bitcoin wallets under the skin. How is it going to get under the skin? The Koroks. All right, being pierced through. But what for the root of all evil is the love of money. You in love with money so much that you're willing to put this in under your skin, okay, so that you can continue to use your money. Because not just our people, but people, have been conditioned to love this money, man. So it says the idea of getting an integrated circuit device or radio frequency identification transponder embedded into your skin probably seems alien. It's not without its advocates, however. Over the years, various cryptocurrency enthusiasts have engaged in biohacking by embedding a microchip with Bitcoin wallet into their hand. And what the hell do you think that's for? Come on, man. On March 15, journalist Bailey Rutzel recently wrote how she got the mark of the beast and explained how it would now hold her Bitcoin. Rutzel says she was inspired when she first met Margin Weismajer, otherwise known as Mr. Bitcoin. Yeah, look at him. But hey, they straight up telling you it's the mark of the beast. Right there. Bold as day. They don't give a shit anymore. They put it in your face. What you gonna do about it? Well, you're gonna starve if you don't play ball with him. If you don't worship the beast, his image, and receive his mark, then you're not gonna be able to partake in this new society. All right, this new metaverse that they're setting up. All right, the Internet of Things and all that. Which they're starting. What are they doing now? They're conditioning the people. If you don't take the yab, all right, the yabba dabba do, okay, then you can't go here. You can't do that. Okay. Okay, here goes. It says what the mark of the beast taught me about the future of money. Well, it's clear as day at this point. If you can't get it, look at this devil. If you can't get it, then hey, that's a personal issue. It says you may be curious to learn who supplies these microchips, how the procedure is done, and how much it costs to get chipped. Implantable chips, okay? Biohacking. It's here. It's been around. And they've been doing this for years now. Look at that. Doing test runs. Whole countries setting this shit up from years ago, man. Even before they were talking about the current situation we have going on here. Here's another one to prove that, to back it up, that they've been doing this for a while. All right, this is cryptomaniacs.com. It says a new central CBDC, okay, which we've been talking about, that they're going to slowly do away with these Bitcoin and all these decentralized currencies, like the blockchains that you can use and nobody can trace, right? Well, they're going to start doing, get rid of that and introduce the CBDCs. But since you've been making millions and getting used to getting paid off of these digital currencies, you're going to easily transition when they tell you it's outlawed, or they start actually taking that money back, which I got another article to prove that, because this is what they're going to start doing. They're going to force you into the CBDC. Okay, so let's go here. It says again in Sweden, it says let's see, get to they're talking about cash. Where was it? It says China isn't the only country going cashless, and this is in this was 2020, February 22nd, 2020, when the Crown Victoria was just getting off the ground. It says China isn't the only country going cashless and monitoring the financial transactions of its citizens. Exactly, so they can't monitor the Bitcoin, they can't see what you're buying it, and there's people laundering money through these digital currencies, and it can't be traced, so they're going to put a stop to it. See, Sweden is hard at work doing the same thing, and it's no shock to their citizens. Right. It says survey across Sweden revealed that 13% of Swedes use cash recent purchases, the 40% less or fewer cash transactions in 2010. But that's the norm in Sweden. In large metropolitan cities, going cashless is so hip that some Swedes are inserting RFID microchips under the skin in their hand so they can pay by simply waving their hand over the payment scanner like some sort of capitalist Jedis. So I mean, this has been in your face this whole time. All right, and we just read, all right, in that previous article about the Bitcoin putting chips in their hands to use it for Bitcoin. And these people in Sweden been using chips to use this. It's called e-krona. That's the currency that they're using. E-krona right there. All right, to buy and sell. And what did the description say? No man can buy nor sell, save he that had the mark or the number of the beast. Okay. So let's keep going here. Okay, they're getting ready. You know, I'll put the links in the description box after I'm done here. You know, you can read through all these. I'm just gonna, you know, skip through them. It says, therefore, as a natural next step, Sweden began testing an e-krona. The central bank digital currency is in the pilot program phase. It's set to operate for 1 year until February 2021. So there you go, man. And then one last article to prove that they're gonna get rid of these the decentralized digital currencies. It says this is on Bitcoin News, Bitcoin.com, again, same website we used earlier for this. Installing subdermal Bitcoin wallet is only for the brave, okay, which is the RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast. There you go, the devil himself. Okay, and we've been using this picture for years. So let's go back to the article, because let's see how they're gonna start doing it. Because even in China, they've already banned certain digital currencies such as Bitcoin. Okay, so it says IRS expects to seize billions of dollars in cryptocurrency next year, more than 3.5 billion in crypto seized this year. Okay, the IRS, they coming for your money. They're hiring more and more people, and now you see why. Okay, I'll just read a little bit of this. Where is it? Because they're pretty much saying people are violating, not paying taxes, okay, laundering money. There's one point that I wanted though. It talks about let me see, Slack, bear with me. It says Jared Koopman, the acting executive director of the IRS Cyber and Forensic Service Division, commented the large cryptocurrency seizures have become the new normal for IRS criminal investigations. Okay, so this is a criminal act because you're not paying money. Okay, but it's because you're using these uncentralized or decentralized platforms for the digital currency. Okay, which Esau wants to put a stop to because he can't monitor all that. Maybe it was a different article I had read earlier. Let me see here where it had mentioned that. You know what? I can't find it. Maybe it was a different article, but nonetheless, that's the point. Because this nigga E wants to be as the Most High. Okay. All right. Isaiah 13, 2 Thessalonians tells you that he sets himself up as the Most High because he wants to know everything about you. Because you know this is just this is what the scriptures pointed out as, all right, the buying and selling. But this nigga E, he's gonna present it in many ways. You know, medical benefits. Okay. Just like, you know, he wants to monitor your every step, man. How many calories you ate, you know, how much you sweated that day. But the main purpose, as the scriptures say, all right, the charagma is for what? Let's go back. Verse Revelation 13 and 17, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark. And what is the mark? This shit right here. I mean, I mean, I don't know what other way to tell you. Bitcoin wallet used with through a chip in your hand. I mean, it's clear as day at this point. Charagma. What's the charagma? We're gonna point it out. We're gonna end off the video like this. The charagma right there. They even highlighted it for you, circled it in red. That's the charagma right there. Let's go. We're gonna go the next word, the root word of charagma. Okay. Karax. a pell or a stake, okay, scratching, it goes into slight tear of the skin. What is the Crocs? That right there. That is the Crocs. And what does that look like? Tell me. Okay, and then the last word, the root word of that, grapho, to write. All right, something written, to express written characters, right? What's going to be written? Your information, your money, okay? Digital identity, digital passport, digital cards, all that. A perfect excuse to bring it out. All right, so with that, Lord's will, this is edifying. Until next time, I say, Shalom, brothers. Stay strong.